What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. So the topic of today's video is going to be about tips. In this video, I'm going to showcase some tips that I've learned in my 2+ years of playing this game. There's going to be some arena tips and adventure tips, and all around this video is going to be helpful whether or not you're a noob or a pro. Also, if this video gets enough support, it's very likely I'll make a second one. So show your support by liking the video and hitting that subscribe button. Also, head down to the comment section and post some tips if I don't mention them in this video. Your information will be helpful to many different people across the planet. Also, there's going to be no order to this video, I'm just going to showcase all of the tips. So without further ado, let's get into the first tip. So the first tip, starting off with the obvious one, is what you'll need to do every time you spawn into a game is loot the islands. I cannot stress that enough. On the rare chance I'll jump into an open crew, I always see people forgetting to check the islands before they sail off. Trust me, it'll make sailing a lot easier. So moving on now to tip number 2. So tip number 2 of this video is revolved around overheals. Now overheals is pretty much just the act of getting your health to regen over time, and that can be accomplished by cooked food. Not cooked fruit, just cooked animals. Once you start getting used to having that extra bit of health inside of your player, you'll never stop using it, I can promise you. Tip number 3, I've addressed this in a video before, but I want to mention it again. Hotkeys. Find some things that you enjoy and work well for you and assign them to buttons you can easily access. Saves going through a radial wheel. Tip number 4 is advanced sword lunging. This can be accomplished by blocking just before you do a normal sword lunge. This will increase your maneuverability, as you can see in the video. Tip number 5, X or B cancelling. Just have a look how useful it is. Not only is it efficient, it'll also save you in many different occasions. Whether it be chest digging or bucket bailing, you'll find a use for it. Tip number 6, if a kraken wraps your boat, shoot for the head. Don't go shooting at random tentacles, or even shooting at the part of the tentacle that's on your ship. Shoot a cannonball right to its head that pops up right near your boat. That'll always knock it off. Tip number 7, if you're sailing directly against the wind, don't put your sails to either side, put it right in the middle. That will give you the fastest speed. Tip number 8, but this only works on the sloop. If you go to the bottom of a sloop and look at the ladders by the window, you can phase through the wall and grab the ladder. This has been in the game since the launch. Use it at your own discretion. Tip number 9, wall banging. If you see someone behind a wall on your ship, whether it be the deck or the mast, just know you can shoot through it. No one is safe. Tip number 10. Suicide kegging almost never works if the crew has a couple brain cells. Trust me, you may think you're smart doing it, but I promise you, most crews can out-repair a keg. Just next time you go to blow up a ship, just guard the holes. I promise you, you'll sink them. Tip number 11. Firebombing a mast with a keg on it will always ignite it. Good luck with that information. Tip number 12. Firebombing a land animal can cook or burn food. Tip number 13. If you see someone unironically rocking the Pirate Legend outfit, just assume they're not great. Tip number 14. To avoid looking like a moving beacon, please turn off the lights on your external layers of the ship. Tip number 15. Don't wear the Ocean Cruel outfit unless you would like to get bullied. Tip number 16. Snipers do 70% damage with one shot, thus in my opinion making them the most versatile weapon in the game. Tip number 17. As regards of ship speed, the brig will always be faster than a galleon, and a galleon will always be faster than a sloop. Tip number 18, when digging a chest, use the X or B cancel. It significantly speeds up your time digging. Tip number 19, you can now change your ship cosmetics inside of the arena. Just go down the left stairs and have a look at the crate. Tip number 20, to silent repair planks on your ship, hold out the plank, repair, then spam the holdout button, whether it be left trigger or right click on your mouse. Tip number 21, if you're going to try and hide on someone's ship or an island, please don't wear glowing clothes. Try and black out your character. Tip 22, if you have a firm lead in the arena and you don't want to risk people catching up to you, go to an island and leave one chest there. That will halt the progress of the game and solidify your spot in first. Tip 23, when looking at food, note that a pineapple heals 100% of your health, a mango heals 50% of your health, a pomegranate heals 40%, a coconut heals 30%, replacing the old banana, and a banana heals 20%. RIP the banana. Tip 24. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell every time you'd like to be notified of a new Sea of Thieves guide. I'm sorry, I had to do it. And last but not least, tip 25. please post your favorite tip down in the comment section below because I'd love to read them. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed this video or learned something new. If you'd like to support my channel and the work that I create, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell just below this video. Alternatively, feel free to leave a like and leave a comment to show your support. I try my best to read every single comment. If you head down to the description of this video, you're going to find a few links that may interest you. First of all, I have a Discord link. If you'd like to join my community, feel free to click on that and make yourself at home. I also have my Twitch, Twitter and Instagram linked down below if you'd like to support me there. And finally, there is also a Patreon link if you are interested. So anyway, hopefully you have enjoyed this video and I cannot wait to see you in the next one.